It's Entertainment Schmig.
And it's brought to you by Plaza Motors. Some sad news as Ben Stiller's mom, one half of the comedy duo Stiller and Mira, died. Ann Mira died at the age of 85 on Saturday. She and Ben's dad, Jerry Stiller, married for 61 years.
That's amazing. I can remember those two doing a show their bit on Ed Sullivan when I was growing up as a kid. They were like really big in the late 60s.
Yeah, and here's a little bit of the two of them talking about how they met.
We met at an agent's office, and he was dating a tall girl. He wanted to do a comedy act, but she wasn't as funny as me.
No, she was not as funny, and she wanted to dump me because I wanted to do more than comedy with her, and she knew it. And so she introduced me to this young woman in a casting agent's office, and there she was, this Ann Mira, this little girl who went into the agent's office. 2 seconds later, she pops out crying. I said, "What happened?" Because I was next. He said, "He chased me all around the room." And I went in, and I said to my pal, "Why did you chase that little girl around the room?" And he said, "Because I liked her, and now it's your turn."
Oh, they sound like the little Swiffer couple a little bit. How she keeps talking.
Right, sure, yeah. Yeah, they were funny together. They did a lot of commercials, I think, through the 70s and early 80s, radio commercials. Yeah, they were pretty popular after the comedy thing sort of went south.
And Ben tweeted, "Thanks for all the kind words about Anne. All of us in our family feel so lucky to have had her in our lives." They're not celebrities, but there was a movie based on their lives. John Nash. You remember A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe? Russell Crowe played John Nash. Jennifer Connelly played his wife, Alicia. They were both killed in a car accident on the New Jersey Turnpike over the weekend. He was 86 and she was 62.
Terrible.
Just awful, awful story. TLC has pulled 19 kids and counting. TLC coming under some heat because, after the revelation that Josh Duggar molested 5 underage girls when he was a teen, including his sisters, TLC apparently knew about it. They were running a 19 Kids and Counting marathon, and people were upset that they didn't immediately yank the show. One person who's very upset is Mama June. She said that TLC knew about all of these allegations for a while and apparently tried to cover it up.
How does Mama June know what TLC knew? I mean, come on. But the fact of the matter is that she is right to a certain extent. You know, that show should have been pulled immediately. Well,
and she said that her show was when these allegations came out about her dating a person who had similar charges brought against him. It looks like Anna Duggar, Josh's wife, knew before the public knew. A few days before the announcement was made public, she posted a message on Instagram saying, "The 3 most beautiful and liberating words in the English language are these: I forgive you."
Yes, if you're saying them to the perpetrator. What about the victims? What about the victims?
Yeah, we're going to...
You mean you want them to say, "I forgive you," and then everybody's going to be happy? It's going to be one big circle? I don't think it works that way, to be honest with you.
People are interested to see who knew what and when, who was trying to cover this up, if the family was trying to cover it up, and, Josh allegedly, if his sisters were involved, were his parents trying to cover lots of questions, way more questions right now than answers.
I think the saddest part of this whole story is that I don't watch the show. I don't know anything about the show. I think I see it from far away, but how people are so excited about this story. Do you know what I'm saying?
They're so happy to point the finger and say, "Ha, we knew you weren't as Christian as you said."
And in any big family, there's going to be problems in a family that size. I just don't like that everybody's I don't know. I just think people jumped on it because they wanted to find fault for a family that looked like they had it all together.
I agree. I have mixed emotions about it simply because, it looked like they were just having kids just so they could continue this show. I mean, seriously.
No.
I know, but I mean, the appearance is, this is not normal. It is not normal to have 19 or 20 kids or whatever. It's not. And I think there are a lot of people that are saying, hey, this world isn't big enough for that many kids. But I'm not judging it now. I remember the last time we talked about these folks, the hate mail we got. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the hate mail?
I don't. remember. Did you get a bunch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did, and I think I passed them along to you. But I took the whole reference of Duggar out and put Phillips in.
Nielsen released a list of the most watched broadcast shows last season. And if you take football out of it, because football occupies 3 of the top 10 spots, you have the Big Bang Theory, most watched TV show, NCIS New Orleans Empire. That's how big that is. Dancing with the Stars, Madam Secretary, Criminal Minds, The Voice, Blue Bloods, and The Blacklist. Those are your top 10 shows.
CBS is doing well.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. How about sharing a little half?
Come on, Les.
You notice American Idol was not in there, but yesterday, Carrie Underwood tweeted out a message thanking all of her fans. 10 years ago yesterday, she won American Idol, and what a crazy trip it's been. Oh, and just a little local schmig for you yesterday. Supermodel Karlie Kloss throwing out the first pitch
Oh, my God.
at the Cardinals game. And
She is so...
did you see
She
who
did not
was-
throw it out from the pitcher's mound, by the way. She went halfway to home.
She was practicing with her dad. She threw out an Instagram video of the two of them playing catch. She's like, "Oh, it's been a while, and do you know how long it is from the plate to the pitcher's mound?" So she might
How
have
far is it?
60 feet and 6 inches or
Nice.
Wow.
Jen goes to the bonus round.
You've been talking to your son.
something. And John Hamm, surprise visit at the Bob Costas benefit, and then he even showed up at a barbecue at Newtown. All these people taking pictures with John
Ribfest.
Hamm over the
Cool.
weekend.
Was it Ribfest in Newtown?
I had a little John Hamm information over the weekend, little connection.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it before 7 o'clock this
All right,
morning.
that's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.